All right, so we're back again with the video. I finally got the windows tinted, so I actually brought it to the same spots around the same time, just to get a comparison from the first time when I brought it out when it was stock, and then now it's tinted. So just to give you guys a decision of what I went with 5% all the way around. I actually used the global window film. Global window film is the QDP type film, so quick drop plus film. It's a little bit thicker, and the heat rejection is actually really good compared to like LLumar and other brands. So it's affordable and it looks great. So if you guys are considering that, again, that's global window film. This is a 5% all the way around. I even did the AS1 line 5% as well, and I did do the windshield. The windshield is actually LLumar 50, LLumar ceramic tint 50, and the reason why I did that one is because of the heat rejection. So when I tinted the windows, everything was great, but you still felt a lot of heat coming directly in that windshield. Like, it was so much heat. When you drive, you can feel the heat on your hand. The dashboard was always hot, and so I went on and had them put that film right across it, and then I did the AS1 line. So it's actually a pretty cool look to it, and it's the appearance of it is almost like the window is not even tinted, right? Like, you could see the AS1 line, and you can also see, the windshield looks dark, but it kind of, it looks like maybe it's just a dark interior, maybe it's the light, but the window is tinted, and it's a 50. And I'll actually drive at night so you guys can see that as well. The visibility, I think, is good. When you're driving the car, it's almost like you don't have to wear shades, right? Like, it rejects a lot of heat, and then it's easy on the eyes too. Like, you can literally drive directly into the sunlight without being bothered. Now, I do wear shades as well driving because it just tints it a little bit more, but I don't need it. And then, like, if I have passengers or just me driving, you don't feel all that heat on your lap. So that's always a good thing. Let's take a look inside. But yeah, if 5%, you can't see nothing in this car. Like, it's literally, it's blacked out. You can't see anything inside. Like, even if you put your face to it, you can't see. But this is the look on the inside, and I had the sunroof open, so that's bringing in a lot of light. I want to go ahead and get that tinted as well, because when I'm driving, a lot of heat comes through, and it's weird because it has a shade, and I'll close that later on to show you. But the shade is kind of thin and flimsy. Like, it's not like a thick shade that's gonna block out a lot of heat. So when it does sit there, I'm not gonna lie, you feel a lot of that heat coming down, and it's just a weird area. Like, it's really a weird area, and it kind of floats around your head. But you can see that this thing is soft. Like, it's a soft material. It's not really thick, so heat still goes there. Now, don't get me wrong, when you close it, it does reject a lot of heat, but with it being in there, you could feel the heat kind of floating in the air. So pull this down. This is a look inside, and I'll go ahead and close this door. Like I said, you can see the AS1 tint, that's 5%, and going to the side, that's also 5%. But back here, of course, it had the factory tint on it, so it looks a little bit darker than the front, but it's a pretty good fade. I don't know if you guys could see the difference between that, and then of course coming to the front, the different tints. So again, that's 50% on the windshield, 5% on the AS1 line, and then 5% on the actual window. So you can still see out of it good. Like I said, the visibility is really good for me. The heads-up display is actually really good. You can still see that as well. You do get a little glare driving into this, like when the sun is directly on you. Like, you can kind of see the dashboard reflecting on top of the tint, like right up in here. I don't know if you guys could see that, but you can see the vent. That doesn't bother me at all. At night, that goes away, obviously, because no sun is reflecting on it. But overall, I like it. I like the look of it. It's actually really comfortable in here. I mean, it's I have the AC on low. Like, the AC is low. It's always blowing low, and again, it's really comfortable. and again, you get all the privacy that you're looking for. So just kind of taking it out just a little bit, kind of getting all perspective with no tint, with tint. That's basically what you're looking at right there. I'll take a seat in the back seat so I can kind of get that angle again. But yeah, that's basically what it looks like. All three angles. And again, it's so comfortable in here. Just heat wise, I mean, it's not hot outside right now, but when it gets hot, it gets hot. And when you get in the cab, you don't have to turn the AC like all the way up or anything. Standing right here, it's just all reflective. Like, you can't see inside. I'm trying to, there it is. You can see a little bit inside, but that's me kind of like blocking it and really trying to see. But that 5% really provides a lot of privacy. And even looking forward in there at this angle, I can see the seats. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. But again, that's you get privacy as well. And that wasn't the goal for me. It wasn't privacy. It was more so driving into the sun, right? Sun sets in the east. I'm usually going eastbound when I'm going home, so that sun is like literally right on me, on my, on my hand, on my lap. Like, it really heats up the car. And so once I got that tinted, there's no more issues with that. So again, if you're considering 5%, I think is really good, especially on the truck. I mean, the back seat, you can kind of put some personal items in there or whatever. I mean, of course, I got the Ram boxes and stuff. I can kind of put it in there, but you cannot see with that 5%, and that's with the sunroof open. So if I close that sunroof, it's definitely going to get darker all the way around. So I like it. If you got any questions, leave them down below, and if it's something I didn't talk about in this video, I'll definitely make another one and answer it. Thanks for watching.